what we're doing, like when we're working with agentic AI, the key is we don't have time to review everything, right? When it's done, I will take that whole thing, I drop it into Gemini because Gemini has a very large context window. Or I could open a new Claude chat and set it to Opus 4.6, and that's a pretty big context window, and it might be able to consume all that context. So I might put it in there, and then I'll say, take this and build a prompt for lovable.dev. Lovable.dev is a website generator, really a web app generator. It creates websites on React. And I'll say build a prompt that where Lovable will still have creative freedom, but it will work if there's existing brand guidelines. I'll say it needs to work within the existing brand guidelines, and I'll put those in there. Like if, hey, we always use these colors, we always use these fonts, whatever. I'll say build a prompt for lovable.dev. So then now, because Lovable can't take that huge research that Claude did, right? That would be way too much context. I'll shrink that down, compress that into something. So what we're doing, like when we're working with agentic AI, the key is we don't have time to review everything, right? Like that's the whole point of agentic AI is like it needs to go out and do some things, and then we're able to see the results. And so in order to do that effectively, you have to have these filtering processes where it's like, hey, I want you to do a ton of research, and then I want to get that narrowed down into something that's actionable. And so then it goes into lovable.dev, and then you just say generate this website. You can sometimes, I will set Lovable to plan mode, but usually I've already built out the plan, so I just need Lovable to execute. And then for iterations, I might use plan mode on Lovable. So then Lovable is going to run for 10 to 20 minutes and build out that homepage. And I usually just start with the homepage, and then we're going to build out from there. But trying to tackle the entire website, unless it's a very small, simple website, it usually makes sense to start with the homepage and then iterate later.